Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is Small, and today I have another big Lost Ark news for you because the game got postponed, but we finally know the date of the closed beta, but it's much later than you think. So let's get right into the message from the team. I will read the whole message and then we will take a look at some of the points they are making and we'll discuss them a little bit further. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Back in June, we held our closed technical alpha test, inviting testers to venture into Arkesia to experience this version of LostArk for the first time. Following the technical alpha, we have been working hard translating words of text, squashing bugs, spending long hours in the recording studio, and preparing the server infrastructure behind the scenes. While delving into all of the great feedback and data generated by our alpha and reviewing recent changes to the Korean version that we want to include in our release, we discovered a lot more work that will be needed to launch LostArk at the high quality bar our players deserves. As players have been waiting for so long, we want to take the time to do it right while also ensuring we look after the wellness of our hardworking Amazon Games and Smilegate teams. With that in mind, we have made the tough decision to push the launch of LostArk to early 2022. While we'll be launching in early 2022, you won't have to wait until next year to get your hands on LostArk. Our closed beta test will be conducted from November 4th to November 9th, and your feedback will be an important part of the LostArk development process. LostArk Founder Pack purchasers will have access to the closed beta test. Interested players can also sign up for a chance to receive an invitation to the closed beta test by entering their information on our tester sign up page. While we have been relatively quiet so far, we do want to improve the quality and frequency of our communications. We are committed to staying more open with our players about what our team is working on. Moving forward, we will provide monthly updates to discuss the work our team is doing behind the scenes. In October, we'll launch our official forums and official Discord channel in preparation for closed beta. In November, we will be fully operational to support our beta testers and content creators. With these upcoming activities, you should expect more activity and communication from us in the coming months. As always, thank you for your support. Be on the lookout for information and details on what our team is up to behind the scenes, information about closed beta, and some upcoming content that will help new players better understand the beautiful, dangerous, and sometimes silly world of Arkesia. Make sure to follow our social channels and playlostark.com to stay up to date. So this is a lot, and well, the biggest takeaways are early 2022 for the release date, and the closed beta will be from November 4th to November 9th. And let me actually have a look. Let me have a look at what those dates are. November 9th. That would be, let me see, November 9th would be a Tuesday when it ends and a Thursday when it starts. Okay, from Thursday to Tuesday. So, first of all, I totally understand that they postponed the game. Now, I would love to get a little bit more details on this, because keep in mind, this game is not just coming out. This game has been out for years now, and it always gets, of course, more improvements in South Korea. And the latest patch, which was 2.5, 2.6, 2.5, I think it was 2.5 in South Korea, added a lot of changes and added a lot of new content. So I can fully understand that they want to integrate as much as possible from that new content chunk, and especially like some of the changes. If I understand it correctly, they also made some big changes to some of the classes, and they want to get that in, but they don't necessarily maybe want to get in like all of the new content. So what they are trying to do, or at least from what we have seen, they always try to keep the classes and the balance up to date with the Korean version. They're on the same patch, but everything else is not too important right now. So balance, yes, content second, And I just assume they probably saw all the changes which came with that mega patch in South Korea, and they said, okay, you know what, get that in there. Content, not so important, we can get that in there later, but all the changes for sure. And maybe the developers then have said, sorry, yeah, we can do that, but that will take much longer, and the release date by the end of this year is not feasible anymore. So I can totally understand that. Plus, Corona is still a thing in the world, especially South Korea is also getting hit relatively hard by it, and that might also be a problem. So I totally understand that they are postponing it. I would love to get a little bit more information on what exactly led to this. Well, we know that New World was postponed, and because of that, maybe that interfered. Like as explained before, yes, I know there is a huge chunk of the community who doesn't give a damn about New World, and they only care for LostArk. But for Amazon Games as a company, New World takes priority, and they are focusing very much on everything right now, especially PR wise. They are focusing completely on New World. So LostArk wouldn't have gotten the full attention because New World is now doing their open beta, then the release is by the end of September, and then they're also trying to get the people playing the game for like the next few months to come. So maybe it was even a thing where Amazon Games was like, sorry, we are focusing so much right now on New World, LostArk has to wait a little bit longer. Like again, I would love to get the specifics, we won't. So the only thing we can accept here is it's coming out in early 2022, and even though that sucks, they have to do it right, and that's fine. Now, let's talk about the beta, November 4th to November 9th. I have to admit, I hope this is not the only beta we are getting, because 5 days is not a lot. And they make it sound like as if the alpha was a real success for like, what was it, the week or something it was running, and they got a lot of data from it. So why not getting more data instead of just 5 days from the closed beta? So I hope we will have multiple closed betas, or at some point they might decide to let it run a little bit longer. I don't know exactly what they are planning, but I'm actually hoping they're giving us a little bit more than just 5 days. That would be great. So I'm looking forward to the beta. I will definitely make content about it. I will stream about it, but I would have loved more than 5 days, to be honest. Yeah. Give the people a little bit more time because LostArk is huge. So, But yeah, this of course sucks. This is unfortunate. But the good news is that there are tons of other games coming out. So it's not like we don't have anything to play. But I also fully understand when people are not so happy about it. And I just hope that they're really holding up what they promised here, and that is that they will be much more open to communicate what is going on. Because let's be real here, the last big news we got was the technical alpha, then we got 4 videos about the classes, and that's what that was it, right? We didn't got any new informations. We didn't know what they are planning on, what they are working on right now. We didn't know what will change exactly in LostArk. And now that the game got postponed into early 2022, it makes totally sense that they didn't do that. But I just hope they're starting to do that now, because people are getting also a little bit impatient. And it doesn't have to be that way. I'm not saying release the game. When I talk about impatience, it's like, people want to get some information here, and we didn't even get the bare minimum. So I really hope that changes now. I hope they are staying true to what they said. Like, action speaks louder than words, and I really hope that for the game. And I'm still looking forward to it. I really, really do. So with that said, I see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy it, blah, blah. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you might leave a like on your way out. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, well, then there's a dislike button right next to it. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more LostArk content, and if you also want to check out more of the LostArk content I've already been doing, then I would also appreciate if you might want to consider to subscribe to the channel. It will help me out a lot, and it's also for free. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.